Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Bob Zdora of the Z Team, Century 21 Realtors here in Mountain Home. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. Hello, sir.
Morning.
I like that commercial before the commercial.
That's good. It all kind of all feeds together.
Let's say you got that down pat anymore.
Practice. It just kind of flows.
And I've got to get out of giving your phone number out because I did it 3 times this week. Lady's filling out this paperwork for me, and she said, phone number, and I said 870-4. And I get to the 5 and go, nope, sorry, not me.
Stop.
It's the right, it's a Bob, but it's not this Bob.
So that's what those calls are.
So if you get these strange
So when can I
calls-
get my lawn done? I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that, but I know a
See,
guy.
I never give
but
my
I got
phone
a
number
guy.
out for that either, so you're in good shape. It won't be about a lawn. It might be Medicare or Medicaid or.
Oh no! I get enough of those.
I get 1,000 of those.
I get enough of those. That's not a good thing.
How's things in your world?
Good. Keeping busy. We're still moving forward. Market's still moving. It's we're getting the adults, as I've spoken before, that are here now. You know, people with kids, they're back in school. They're getting settled down, going out buying the stuff that they need to start. Others schools that don't start till Labor Day, you know, they're wrapped up and getting ready
One thing
to go.
we've noticed, all the schools in Baxter County are back in session.
Yes.
Mountain Home has started as of Monday. ASU Mountain Home, as Miss Krista Kearns told us yesterday, or on Wednesday, the ASU Mountain Home started Wednesday. All of the schools in our area. My wife and I are out to lunch the other day, and we noticed the traffic count is down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's amazing because you can tell the demographics when you go to the restaurant. There's not a bunch of little kids with them, and it's the adults.
Right.
We went to one of the local restaurants on Monday, and there were 2 or 3 different realtors that had tables with clients. And it's funny because you see them and you go, wait a minute, why are they, it's school time. But you forget that schools up north sometimes don't start till after Labor Day.
Most of them don't.
And therefore they run at the end of the year longer than what we do here. And it's amazing, and I'm thinking, I'm going to talk to Bob on Friday and see exactly what is the story and how much does that swing, how much difference does it make in the swing of people coming down? Are you still getting a lot of internet action, or is it face-to-face action?
They start on the internet. Everybody starts on the internet. 99% of the people start on the internet.
Sure.
Some still don't get it, but that's okay. You adjust to them too. You mail them out listings, things like that. There's time lags in there, and a lot of times, by the time you send something out to somebody, and they get it, and they call you back, sorry, it's already gone.
It's sold before it leaves the post office.
It's gone. So that can be kind of a project to get, and so you try to find them. Do you have a son or a daughter who's close there, or if they're living someplace, somebody there can help them get an email address. Just make up an email address at Gmail, and we'll send you the listings there, and you can take a look and go visit with your friend for an hour and say, oh, look at these places down at Mountain Home. There's ways you can kind of get help people try to get around that, but people are shopping online. And so the importance of photographs just can't be overstated because we're visual people, and to swipe left, swipe right is what it is. And you need pictures that when you first get on there, you want to say, oh, what's the next one going to be? Not, oh. So,
Yeah.
You need that.
Get 3 deep and so I've seen enough.
Yeah, exactly. Pictures taken from inside the car where you can still see the mirror, it's just sloppy. It's not good realtor business. So people see that, and then they move right on. Linda's a professional stager. She makes sure that our pictures are up to snuff, and we go from there. And there's times we'll use the professional guys. There's a couple of people that are here in town that are very good. We may need a drone shot. We may need something that stands out. So we'll do that. We'll get that done. Start online. Contact, we'll go back and forth, emails, what else you got, what's behind that wall over there, whatever the case may be. With having a few more houses on the market, it's a little easier, actually, to show people homes because there's more to see. It's kind of hard if they just find one house when they're looking. It's tough. If you can show them, send them 3, 4, 5 sometimes, then you're in much better shape and there's a much greater chance. And then they'll come down. They'll come down, they'll take a look. They want to see what's here. They want to see what the church situation is, what they want. They like to go, people like to go to the services. They like to come over the weekend and go to see what the church that they'll be going to is like. And because you don't realize what an important part church plays in our lives, and that's something that they're concerned with. They may have been someplace else where they didn't get along with the pastor, didn't get along with some of the different views, political views, social views, whatever the case may be. I know that we're going through there with some of the churches here are kind of changing the way they're standing. So people want to go, and they want to be able to see that. They want to be able to walk through the houses. They want to see the neighborhood. They hear all these great things about here, and then people are always a little skeptical. People from the bigger cities are always looking to see what's the angle here. This can't be right. There's got to be something. There's an underbelly to all of this. And you tell them, no, there really isn't. This is who we are here. My other son, he's been down, and he's kind of like just looking like waiting for something. Okay, this is too nice. This can't be real. There's got to be something else to this. That's right.
The market is still tight, meaning there's still a limited number of homes.
Yes.
How do you deal with the time factor, the lapse of time, but by the time you talk to these people via the internet or over the phone, and they're in Chicago or Detroit or California or South Louisiana, how do you deal with the time factor? Say, okay, yeah, we can come up next weekend. Well, by next weekend, that house could be
that may
gone.
be too late. And that's what we tell them. We explain it to them.
Is the option of doing a video walkthrough with them, a Zoom walkthrough?
We've done that.
Is that still available?
We've done that, and we've had people that have put offers in pending being able to see
Final approval?
Right, being able to get down and see it within. And there's a time frame on there because the sellers, they don't want to take the house off the market. I mean, if they can sell it, that's why they're on the market. They want to sell the house. They do what they can to accommodate the buyers that may come in. And it depends on how many people are looking at that house. If it's a house that we get a count when you're looking at Paragon, you can see how many times the house was sent out. You can see how many times agents opened the house to look at it, to preview it. So every circumstance is different. But there's people that have come down that have stayed where they are. There's people that have bought houses sight unseen. We're working one now, and it was pending. The home is pending. Was pending the appraisal, and that's what we're renegotiating. It didn't appraise for what the seller thought it was worth, and that happens. And so now we're renegotiating the deal, and it's going to be fine. And they're going to be very happy. People that do come down. We've had people that have. We deal with David Drake over in all the deals in Marion County, and he said there had been an unusually large number over the past year and 18 months of people who just bought houses sight unseen. It was like, once we get there, we'll worry about everything else. But we need some place to land because there's no rentals, campgrounds are full. Where people don't want to live in it. They want to live in a house, and that's what you get. You get people that are just looking for a landing spot. We'll find something else if it's 2 years, 3 years. That's fine. At least we're there. We're not here, wherever here may be. That's the bigger thing.
In your mind, and you've been doing this a long time, what is the number one draw for people to come to this area? Wanting to live here. It's
that quality of life issue that we talk about all the time. Myself, John, and everybody else. It's the people. It's that there isn't an underlaying, what's the angle type thing. You go to Walmart and here's some all tatted up muscle dude and he's holding the door for grandma. Those types of things where you don't see that in other places. There is no fear. There's no fear of walking around anywhere. You don't have any concept of any kind of crime, which you need to be aware of that. You want to lock your doors. You want to lock your car doors. Don't volunteer to be a victim is a term that I've used. But aside from that, people are they're friendly. You go someplace, people are willing to offer information. You have a question, You know, all the stores are good. We don't have as many as other places, but we're within striking distance of anything that you would possibly want that isn't here. People come here and they realize that they can't get, 10 choices for ranch dressing, that they may only get 5. They adapt and get by.
Yep. And shopping.
Yeah.
So you
because
take,
that's a big
take
thing.
an hour trip,
Yeah, exactly.
have a good meal,
We ran up to Branson for lunch the other day. We went up to Culver's, just because it was a nice day, nice drive, and
Good drive.
Stopped at
That's good.
Menards just for something different to see what they've got that maybe Home Depot or Lowe's didn't have, and it's an adventure. You got the time when you're driving around. It's not the distance; it's the time here. Whereas up in Illinois and stuff, it's the time and not the distance, because the distance may be a very short, but it takes you a long time to get there. And it's miserable drive. Here, it's pretty. I mean, you got scenery, especially with the rain.
We've got to get to the numbers.
We do. This Week in Real Estate. Whoop, there we are, right there. This Week in Real Estate, there were 53 new listings came on the market, 4 commercial properties, 6 parcels of land, 43 homes came on the market, ranging in price from $42,000 to $1.7 million. Pretty spectacular place. But 40 of those 43 that came on the market, 10 of them are taking backups already. So that gives you an idea of how the pressure is still here for people to come here. There were 37 sales, 2 commercial properties, 11 parcels of land, 24 homes sold. They range in price from $55,000 to $460,000. Average sale price was $193,000 with 68 days on market. A total of $4.6 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 16 properties expired. 24 had price changes, and I think we'll continue to see that. People that are more motivated to sell and get on to where it is they want to go, because the prices had been inflated. And I think we'll get back to a more normal market. And there's 89 pendings. Year to date, currently there's 240 homes on the MLS, so we're up over 100 since May. So it's like I say, it's a good thing. It seems counterintuitive, but it's a good thing because more people are likely to come if there's more things to see. That's the big part. Year to date, for this year, there's been 785 homes have sold for $172 million. The average sale price this year is $219,000 with 83 days on market. For 2021, there had been 830 homes that sold for $161 million with an average sale price of $194,000 with 91 days on market. So the numbers for last year are picking up. The prices are picking up a little bit as you get a little closer. There were bigger homes that sold this year, homes in the 5, 6, or 7s in the millions. Not as many of those were selling last year. There was more people coming to buy the stock that was here, and that's what dropped the numbers down so much. Interest rates, something else I'm going to try to start to pick up. Interest rates for the 30-year fixed are 5.73, so that's up an appreciable amount from last week. FHA loans are FHA, HUD, any VA, all of those are in the same boat. They're at 5.12 on a 30-year, and a 15-year mortgage can be picked up at 5.1%. Now that's a moving target, but it's something to keep in mind. Local banks, local lenders, local mortgage companies cannot be overstated. Get pre-approved.
Pre-approved.
Yes, sir.
Current
Yes, sir.
pre-approved.
Current, yeah, right. Be current.
Yeah.
So you're realistic to you. You need to know what it is you can afford. With inflation and all the other things that go on, the banks they'll give you your debt to income ratio is going to make a big difference. So we can help with all of that. We can make recommendations. You're going to make your own choices, but you can give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. The website is retiredtoarkansas.net, and we're here to help. I mean, we just broke 500 5-star reviews for Century 21. It's amazing. I mean, the amount of work that goes into getting that done, just my honey does a great job. I'll say that without any question at all, but we have over 500 5-star reviews.
Give them a call, the Z Team, Century 21 Realtors here in Mountain Home, 870-405-0793. This has been This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Thanks for watching. Be back with sports here in just a bit.